Sophie Rain and Clavicular's Paris date takes a wild turn.
Uh-oh, they're laughing at us. That's not good.
I hate when, see, that's another thing I hate.
Clavicular finally got the date he's been wanting for months.
Oh. Hell no.
He flew all the way to Paris with Sophie Rain, but things got awkward almost immediately.
I'm like learning like how to be as proficient as possible in makeup max because like women have like really good stuff that they do sometimes, and it's almost a humbling experience because sometimes I'll go to like Sephora and like, you know, talk to them and ask the reps there for tips and stuff.
Yeah.
As long as no one finds out about it.
Clavicular has been getting dragged online ever since his nose job, but surprisingly, Sophie was actually one of the few people defending it.
I can't smile since I just had rhinoplasty.
Oh, does it still hurt?
Yeah.
How long is like the healing process for that?
Technically an entire year till the swelling like fully goes down. I can breathe.
Let me see. I've been seeing a lot of hate about it. I think it looks great.
For a little while, the date seemed to be going pretty well.
Can I take a pic?
Yeah, we should.
Sweet.
At least until Clavicular order was so ridiculous that Sophie looked concerned.
Thanks. Yeah, can I have a Diet Coke?
Can I do sparkling wine?
Can I have Diet Coke with tequila in it?
Sorry, I'm the bad influence.
We also have six shots of tequila. We have 6 shots of tequila.
6 shots of tequila, yes.
Yeah. And can you bring 6 more every 5 minutes?
What is wrong with you?
And a water.
And they finally addressed how they got past the beef.
I was surprised she did the collab because of how you guys were kind of friends and we were beefing a little bit. Did that piss you off a little bit that she did the collab at first?
No, not at all. Not at all. I think a lot of people think that like, I'm jealous and like all this stuff, but I just, I'm happy of Piper.
Sophie pretty much friend-zoned him right to his face.
I think you're doing great.
Women are actually like more sexually attracted to you if you're on testosterone because of like the pheromones you produce from sweating. I don't want to give you the wrong idea, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm just like, all right, let me put some deodorant on real quick.
I ain't getting no ideas.
I got a girlfriend.
And Sophie get the ick in real time. Then Sophie opened up about something much more serious. She talked about dealing with a stalker and why she's constantly worried about her safety.
I feel like there's always someone out to get me. Well, 'cause I had a really bad issue with a stalker. Like recently too, like a couple months ago.
Soccer player?
No, stalker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was really bad and ugly. FBI got involved and everything, bro.
Have you talked about it or no?
I talked briefly about it. I try not to like give attention to him because I feel like that's what he wants.
In jail?
That I am not sure because they live overseas somewhere else.
That explains why she seemed on edge throughout the trip. Then things got chaotic when crowds started surrounding them in Paris.
We gotta head out, Sorry, guys.
Oh, this was a bad idea.
That was a little quicker than I thought, but...
Clav somehow exposed Sophie for wearing fake designer.
You're such a fan.
Do you have any shame in the fake designer game?
No, I actually have a lot of fake designer just because I'm scared of people robbing me.
Based.
So normally a lot of it is fake because I'm so terrified that someone's gonna just run by and steal all my shit.
So Clav finally got the Paris date with his dream girl, but it wasn't exactly the fairy tale ending he was probably imagining.
So Clavicular just made his way back into the headlines after deciding to get a rhinoplasty on stream. Yes, you heard me right, he got a nose job live on stream. And I know some of you are hoping this is because maybe he got punched in the face by somebody, needed to get it reconstructed, but no, he's doing this all on his own accord. He just, wanted to get his nose fixed up because he kinda has this obsession with fixing everything about himself. Except for everything that's actually wrong with him. My bad, I have a little cough. Anyways though, Clavicular popped on over to Dr. Miami's office to get a rhinoplasty. He decided it was time to clean up his nose. And yeah, if you're wondering, well, what he didn't like about his nose, it would be the length, the width, and the angle. And I know that sounds like something else, but nah, those are his words exactly.
Again, I'm going to ask you one more time. Tell me the top 3 things you don't like about your nose in order to bother you.
The width, the length, and, the angle.
And I'm not gonna lie, it sounds more like his girlfriend was complaining about some and he just misheard what she was talking about, but I digress. That's not something I really want to get into.
This enlargement surgery? Yeah, I'm gonna get that for sure.
What I rather instead focus on is the fact that Clavicular seems to have a drug issue, and after you get a surgery like this, it is typical for your doctor to prescribe you with drugs like oxycodone or Percocets. In this instance, I'm not sure what Dr. Miami is actually gonna do, because this is a patient who does not have self-control, and that's not me saying that's a fact. That is me making inferences and saying allegedly he may have a problem. But back to the whole nose surgery, I'm still a little lost on why this is all taking place. Because look, Clav is a looksmaxxer. He wants to get his looks to the peak level of aesthetic. He wants to be the best looking guy in the world. But at the same time, isn't looksmaxxing just a new definition for body dysmorphia? I mean, the actual definition for BDD is a mental health condition where a person spends a lot of time worrying about flaws in their appearance. In fact, it even says that these flaws are often unnoticeable to others. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really think Clav had a big fucking nose. Now, I did think that he has a small brain and inferred that he has a small, you know what? But that's a different story. Honestly, I'm gonna save that for another day. So comment your thoughts below on if Clav needed a nose job or if he maybe needs some other fixing up in. I don't know, I'm not a doctor. So Clavicular seems to be having a rough week after getting his nose job done and doubling down with his chin and cheeks and everything else he seems to be doing because it's not going so well and he seems to be looks minning more than his looks maxing these days.
I hate this. This is the worst job ever. This is why I don't try.
Oh, he seems to be complaining about the fact that people are making fun of his looks. It seems kind of ironic given the fact that he built an entire brand making fun of how other people look. Not to mention the fact that the reason he's getting ripped right now is exactly because he decided to waste a boatload of cash altering his looks. So when you decide to build a brand about looksmaxxing and alter your entire face and spend years crafting it all to get a little flubby and chubby after some surgery, you can't seem too upset with the fact that people are gonna pick on you. That's what you trained them to do. And honestly, I don't know if this is gonna pass anytime soon because yeah, the swelling will go down. You did get surgery that only lasts for a week or two. However, you did alter your face for real, and I'm not so sure they did the best job with those surgeries. Just because Dr. Miami gets a ton of views and clicks online doesn't mean he's actually the best doctor. The same way that just because you get a ton of views reporting on viral news stories doesn't mean you're the best source of credibility for news. I do see how some of these things could get lost in translation because you always do seem to judge things more off surface value than actual deeper meaning.
Clavicular got emotional after realizing Dr. Miami, may have ruined his nose forever and cost him his entire career. Why are we just gonna start calling this just body dysmorphia? Why are we trying to play around that it's called lookmaxxing when it's just body dysmorphia? That's all this is.
Anyways, though, I digress. I don't really want to harp on looks. That's not my thing. That happens to be yours. So if you're upset by the fact that your audience doesn't think you look too good these days, maybe you need to find a different audience, a different hobby, or maybe just a different face, because those all seem to be like good options to you, fam. So let me know in the comments what you think and subscribe for more. So Clavicular has made his way back into the headlines after he has now been removed from Bacara. The club he supposedly owned is apparently, well, he didn't actually own shit. In fact, TMZ is now reporting that his legal team has sent a letter and may be taking legal action against his former partners because they're not paying him out for his investment. But first off, let me tell you, this is gonna be a very complicated situation for Clav because according to his ex-partners, there was nothing on paper and this was a handshake deal. And if that ain't bad enough, well, his claims are not necessarily lining up because he also was saying online that yeah, he invested his money and he may be out on Bacara, but apparently he doubled his cash in the meantime. So what is it, Clav? Did you own the club and you got screwed out of it, or did you get played and now you just don't want to act like you took an L? Truthfully, it's not a good situation to be caught up on because you're trying to claim publicly that you made a lot of money from this club, but then you're also saying privately, well, they screwed me out and I didn't get paid a penny. So here are all the details we actually know. It's confirmed that Clav invested $400,000 into Bacara in order to get an exchange of the profits, apparently a 50% share. And his role at the club was to be front-facing, bring in entertainers, make it hype, bring streamers, get some energy, and turn this into the next big club of Miami. But the first red flag is that he was acting as if he was an owner, and let's be real, $400,000 invested for a 50% share would mean the club's only worth $800K, and I can guarantee you the real estate of that property alone is at least 4 or 5 times that minimum in Miami. And then if you double down on the fact that he never never actually signed his name in any paper agreeing to this. It was just a handshake deal. It makes it sound like these guys really don't owe him nothing and he just got played. So I can see why his legal team decided to write a letter to the other people and not file just a lawsuit up front, and also why he would claim on stream that he doubled his money because he's trying to act like this wasn't a giant L. But the truth is, it's looking like he is taking a big L on this one. So what do you think? Was Clav ever really an owner of Bakar, or is he just getting played left and right these days? I don't really know, but let me know in the comments what you think.